Now to that breaking news. A deadly shooting at Dearborn's Fairlane Mall. 3 people shot, 2 killed. Thank you for being with us tonight. A horrific scene unfolding this afternoon, leaving shoppers running for safety as officers rush to the scene. Dearborn police say an argument between 2 groups of people turned deadly. We have live Team 7 coverage for you tonight, hearing from shoppers, employees, and police. We begin with Randy Wembley and the newest update from police. Randy?
Yeah, police say they don't have any suspects in custody just yet. That, however, could change. Right now, they're interviewing several people involved in the altercation that led to gunfire, killing 2 and sending shoppers scrambling for safety.
These kinds of acts of violence are completely unacceptable. I mean, for it to happen anywhere is unacceptable. But the idea that it would happen in a public space, a mall where people are shopping, is unconscionable.
Dearborn Police Chief Issa Shaheen addressing the chaos that erupted inside Fairlane Town Center. 2 people are dead after gunfire broke out just before 1:30 Friday afternoon.
It appears this was not a random act of violence. That it was between 2 parties that knew each other here at the mall, and a fight began that escalated in gunfire.
When the smoke cleared, 3 people were shot. Responding officers immediately dove into action.
They immediately started rendering aid to those 3 gunshot victims. 2 of them were transported to an area hospital. 1 of them expired at the hospital, and 1 of them passed away here inside the mall. And the loss of life is tragic. My condolences go out to the families of those that were involved in this incident.
Chief Shaheen says the victims are young men believed to be in their late teens to early 20s. Investigators say people from both groups were armed, and those involved are now being questioned at the Dearborn police station.
I can assure you that those involved or responsible for this will be held accountable.
The shooting triggered panic inside the mall. Shoppers and employees ran for cover or rushed to the nearest exit as others sheltered in place, waiting for police to give the all clear.
I heard like 10, 15 shots like instantly.
Felicia Royal was among those taking cover, huddling inside a Victoria's Secret.
I feel like they need an active shooting process because some people left and they let them leave out of a back door, even though the police had said for everybody to stand down, stay put.
And as police cleared the mall, going from store to store with rifles at the ready, a large group of shoppers followed them, those officers ushering them to safety, leading them outside of the Fairlane Town Center, which police say will remain closed for a few hours. In the meantime, if anyone has information about what happened here, please call Dearborn Police. Reporting live, I'm Randy Wembley, 7 News Detroit.
And Randy, we know you've been on it from the very beginning. Thank you for your live reporting all day. Now, we've heard from so many people who were inside the mall when the gunshots echoed through the halls. 7 News Detroit reporter Megan Lee also out there in the moments following the shooting. She continues our team coverage tonight.
A very scary afternoon here at the mall. I spoke with employees right after the shots were fired inside of the mall, and they say it was a pretty busy day full of people shopping ahead of the holiday weekend as that gunfire rang out.
We started hearing gunshots coming from the mall, and it was pretty crowded. We had a lot of people in the store. So as soon as we start hearing the gunshots, we just start everybody to get down, trying to get people to the fitting rooms or just out the store, just trying to clear the way, trying to close that mall entrance doors that we have. So yeah, just that.
What was going through your mind when you heard those gunshots and knew you had to get everybody down?
Priority is to make sure everybody's safe, all the people working in our building, all the customers, so that was the top priority for us. So definitely we wanted to make sure that, we try to get everybody as far away from the building as possible.
Atif Kammer tells me he bravely made sure everyone was okay inside of the JCPenney. He even had people sheltering in fitting rooms.
At any moment, right, you want to make sure that, especially older people, like women, children, you want to prioritize it to make sure they're safe. And yeah, end of the day, we're a family, so want to make sure everybody's safe.
Atif tells me everyone inside of his store was safely escorted out to the parking lot. In Dearborn, Megan Lee, 7 News Detroit.
And we sure do appreciate the heroes that stepped up to the plate today. Now, Megan was there all day as well. Thank you for her live report. Now, you can imagine the fear going through the minds of everyone in that mall when they heard the gunshots. Let's go live to 7 News Detroit reporter Tara Braddock outside the mall. So, Tara, a lot of very frightening experiences tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. As you can imagine, very intense and scary moments unfolding in the mall. It's a place where families come to shop, and unfortunately today it was turned into a crime scene. Now the mall is still closed because police are continuing their investigation, and as we have been saying, 2 people are dead and another one is injured as a result of that shooting. Now we spoke to some people who were inside the mall as the shots rang out. Hear how they described the intense moments as people were running to safety.
We started hearing a lot of shooting. So we had our doors closed, but when I lifted them, I went to the side, looked over the railing, and one of the brothers was laying on the floor. He was gone.
Cause I'm thinking it was thundering, and it was really somebody shooting, and then it went off again, and then when I heard it, I said, that's them gunshots.
It's like everybody was scared. It was kids hopping fences, babies, like little babies, with their mamas hopping fences.
Very scary situation. One woman says she just came to the mall to go to the ATM and then she had to experience this. Just a tragic and sad situation overall. I'm live here in Dearborn. Tiara Braddock, 7 News Detroit.
All right, very tragic indeed. Thank you so much, Tiara. Of course, there are still a lot of unanswered questions tonight, including who was responsible. Stay with 7 News Detroit on air and online as this case develops throughout the night. You can also get breaking news alerts through our 7 app.